Okay, we've all been hearing AI, right? And everybody's comfortable with Hindi, English both, right? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So we've been hearing AI. So every time I go to a client meeting and I put up a cost for any creative or a project or a film, and they're like, Shradha yaar, ye to AI se na do. क्या आप इसके 5 लाख रुपए मांग रहे हो? तो 50,000 रुपए में हो जाएगा. क्या कर रहे हो आप? आपकी टीम में तक AI नहीं सीखी क्या? किसी और को बुलाऊं क्या मैं मार्केट से? This is typical conversation that you always hear, and then you are an Indian, a founder, entrepreneur, you're like, नहीं sir, कैसी बात कर रहे हो आप? हम करके देंगे ना आपको. घंटा कुछ नहीं पता कैसे होगा उस वक्त, right? But you want to still do it. You need to figure out how to do it because everybody should do AI. And then you speak to some college kid. I also teach at Ashoka University, and I speak to some college kid, and then they're like, this is so easy. I can do it overnight. I was like, okay, fine, let's try this. And we struggled. I'll not deny the fact. Struggled, toppled, got up, did it again 100 times to just reach the stage now where we are at. And we've literally created now a AI tool which can help you in terms of creating any kind of image, video, content today for your digital and as well as offline needs. And we'll show you some work of what you should keep in mind. Because to be very honest, we are growing old, AI is also growing old. So product AI is a passe, we all can achieve it, we've seen that. Let's see what we can do with human. Because whether you talk about VO3, you talk about C-Dance 1.0 for video, or you talk about Nano Banana, Higgs Field, all these tools constantly when you open them you see, यार मेरी तो नाक टेढ़ी हो गई, मेरे नाखून लंबे हो गए, और ये 8 सेकंड से ऊपर तो वीडियो बना ही नहीं रहा, एंड मेरा प्रोडक्ट तो इसमें अच्छा दिख ही नहीं रहा, और चलते चलते इसकी तो आंखें खराब हो गई. So how do you manage all that, right? There's a lot of limitations that you need to learn, and what you learned last week has already changed this week. So you need to keep in mind a couple of rules while you're working with this, and I'll take you through some of them here. So today, if you look at, it's a right balance between emotion, trust, and efficiency. And between these three, you need to just figure out that if you put together this creative in front of any user, that person should not be able to tell this is AI or a real shoot. And your job is done, right? Because we constantly keep feeling that, is AI replacing our jobs? How many of you feel that AI is replacing our jobs? You? तेरी job तो secure है, तो tension मत ले. But the point is, if you look at the fact, AI is not replacing our jobs, right? It is just like what computer was to my father-in-law, right? Or internet was to some of us when we were growing up. AI is just doing that to us. It's another tool that is helping us with respect to speed, cost, efficiency, and we are able to do our job faster. That means हम थोड़े lazy कम होंगे, हम ज़्यादा काम करेंगे 8 घंटे में, is how we are looking forward to do this. So, you need to, how you instruct what your computer needs to do or internet needs to do, you just need to instruct the right way what AI needs to do. If that instruction is great, you need to understand it's not about speed. So a lot of people think that, okay, if I'm using AI, I will be able to do it in 3 hours. You don't realize the fact that the first time you use AI, it might take you more than the manual number of hours, right? So have that patience to live through that and then see how do you scale it. And the third piece is output matters. And why do you say this? Because if you look at it, we all say, oh, I will not appreciate this because this is coming from AI. You were appreciating creatives coming from 2D, 3D, VFX, all of those, right? What happened to you when it just comes from AI? So that whole report that came in, and I remember some of the journalists speaking to me talking about the fact we should demonetize creators if they're using AI on YouTube and Instagram. Why? You could not do it well, why are you demonetizing them? They're using another tool just to create content faster and better, and that's it. Now let's look at this. One of them is a photo shoot, and one of them is done with AI. Which one you think is AI? So whoever thinks left is AI can raise their hands. Left is AI can raise their hand. So the others think right is AI? Yeah? Both are AI. Yeah? I might be lying also, both are photo shoot. My job is to confuse you. So let's live through that. Yeah? Okay. Now, what are we trying to do? See, photo shoots always had empathy, instinct, imagination, feelings in them. Why? Because there was a director shooting it. right? He was looking, नहीं मेरा set ऐसा दिखना चाहिए, मेरा art ऐसा होना चाहिए, art guy क्या कर रहा है तू? यहाँ पे flower vase लगा, stylist यार इसके बाल ठीक कर. So there's a lot of emotion and passion that we were trying to do this, right? What if you actually put all that with AI, which can help you in terms of, imagine a AI art guy coming and as a director say एक काम कर, यहाँ पे वास चेंज कर, वहाँ पे वो फुल दस्ता चेंज कर, पीछे का बैकड्रॉप चेंज कर दे, 3 लाइट लगा दे, एक क्रिसमस ट्री खड़ा कर दे. All of that done at a super speed because you're instructing him at that level. AI can do that. So you are able to do whatever you want to do as a human. You just need to put the same feeling that you were thinking when you're making the storyboard. Or, if you remember, if you remember, we all had, everybody is like a reader, novels, we've read books, right? How books do it? They basically explain everything on the scene. I remember reading Mills and Boons when I was a kid, right? And girls are laughing about it because I know a lot of girls used to read Mills and Boons, and somebody says that we've not read Mills and Boons, you missed a lot in your life, okay? So in Mills and Boons, how you used to live a scene? Imagine the guy, the girl, the background, the hawa, the peer ud rahe, the baal ud rahe, everything was explained. You just need to put that explanation into AI and you're home, right? That's what we are talking about here. So let's look at 9 rules to achieve a perfect creation of content with human AI. These are 9 rules. First, lead with human tension, not just a prompt. Second, it's human first, AI second. So just think if AI is literally like your camera and you need to tell your camera guy what to shoot, okay? Design with a lot of feeling and then scale it, because scale is where you'll make money. If you're thinking that you'll do the first AI video and you'll be able to save cost, forget it, right? Then use AI to edit craft. You can't keep changing the settings manually so easily, right? Fifth, exemplify with context, okay? You can localize the content with a lot of cultural editors. Keep a check with a human, understanding the changing AI environment, and finally let your P&L decide whether you want to go AI or physical shoot. Let me explain you each one of them. Okay. This is a client of mine called David Jones. Thoda to selling mujhe karni padegi, sorry. But it's literally like the Galeries Lafayette of France. So it's the biggest retail chain in Australia, right? And they came to us saying, we want to create a brand ambassador for ourselves, but it's a Dalmatian. And we need to shoot with him. And we need to have big hoardings in Australia talking about this and the reward structure program, etc. I said, Dalmatian to aa jayega. Uske saath shoot kaise karenge? Right? Because obviously you are literally, I remember one of my clients that we were working with, and there was a baby involved in it, and we wanted a crying scene, and he was not waking up. So the mother went and pinched him. I was like, dude, this is like insane. Just for a shot, and then soothe after giving milk to pacify the kid. Like, it's like, imagine what we are doing to the dogs, right? So we said, let's try AI with it. And now when you give a prompt, so what will happen with all of us, we'll start giving prompts, and we're like, I need a Dalmatian. We can imagine Dalmatian, but AI can't. So to explain AI, literally like you are writing a Mills and Boons, okay? So you have to give a proper template. What's the composition? What's the shot going to be like? What's the background and art going to be like? The lighting, the clothing, the expression, and not just on his face, what he's feeling inside also. If you can explain all of that into a prompt, this is the output you'll get. And this output went on a billboard in Australia. So that's what we are talking about. So if you're able to understand that you're not writing a prompt, and you think that if AI is very smart, he'll write the prompt himself, but give him some instructions, no? And you can write instructions. Anybody use Superhuman email app ever? Oh, that's another very sexy app. I tried it last Saturday, and I'm telling you, if you're spending 4 hours on email, that's reduced to 2 hours. Okay, and the feeling that you get, oh my God, I've got 100 emails, I इसको कौन साफ करेगा? Saturday को देखेंगे, कल रात को देख लेंगे यार, airport पे देख लेंगे यार, ठीक है? You will clear your emails literally as fast as I did 5 minutes in the guest speaker room. So what they did is they have a command called as Command K, in which when I write a lot of emails, I say, sure, thank you, please do this, please do that. I don't put punctuation, my grammars are all over the place, and sometimes when it reaches the inbox of the client, so the client is like, Shradha, I respect you, but thoda to tamiz se email likh de, right? And it does that job for me. I put all my feelings in the same non-punctuation way, grammar, spelling mistakes because I don't have time, but it constructs a beautiful email for me. So you just need to write what you feel, non-punctuated, spelling errors, that's okay. Grammar can be all over the place, but at least write the pointers. Put it into a tool which can give you a prompt, and then the prompt can do this job for you. Clear? Some more shots. And look at the simulation of the hair in this. All done with AI. The second rule, human first and AI just your camera. So, interesting story. Man First Condoms, highest market share. We were looking forward to see what can we do as the next shoot. We were shooting with Sunny Leone. Yeah, we all love her. We all want to get a picture with her. And the second shoot that we recently did with her, this thing should not go out of this. ये record तो नहीं हो रहा ना? अच्छा, फिर मैं बता नहीं पाऊँगी, sorry. She's very lovely. She's awesome. So we were shooting with her, and the shoot didn't come out well. We're all aging. Like my pictures don't come out that well. I've crossed 40 now. So we were struggling. What do we do? So we went to Bollywood, knocked every door. आप condom brand का ad बनाएंगे please? मतलब bastards of Bollywood में तक man smooth दिखाया जा रहा है. So people are not comfortable talking about us, right? And then they are being joked about in a party of a Bollywood. Oh, तूने condom का ad किया? क्या बात कर रहा है? Right? So you're not getting stars. And it was become constantly difficult because the stars were like, I will not hold your back, I will not say this line, I will not do this scene. So we said, dude, yeah, this is too much. We created India's first AI brand ambassador called Myra Kapoor. Okay? This is what we did as an introduction. Sorry, the voice is not coming. That's fine.
Myra Kapoor, more fun than your average girl next door.
So we created a contest which is called India's Most Desirable Women with filter copy. And can you guess how many women in this video were AI and how many of them are real? So let's say how many of them were AI. There are 5 women in this video. How many of them were AI? Obviously one was there, Myra was AI, but what about the other 4? All? All of them are real. And I'm not lying. So only Myra was not real. And she was fit right across 4 women who were real, and nobody could guess anything. Right? We created a profile, all these videos. So basically wherever anybody in the office used to travel, कोई Coldplay जा रहा है, कोई दुबई जा रहा है, कोई लंदन जा रहा है, उसकी photos मंगवा लेते थे, उसमें मैरा को set कर देते थे. And we used to roll it out on her profile, right? On top of it, she's gone on airports. You must see her in Mumbai airport. And we got a flag because she's revealing too much, so we had to give more clothes to her to go on the Mumbai airport billboard. But all of that was happening without another shoot being conducted, right? So that's the best part. And then the rocket, and here you should be able to find a couple of errors. We actually did a TVC, shot this TVC and deep faked her to launch a new variant.
Flavored condoms, flavors की बरसात.
Now if you look at this video, and when you repeat this video on a loop, you'll realize the gaps, okay? Now there are challenges with AI which we need to learn. So if you're shooting with a girl who is supposed to be replaced in a video and it has to be AI, you need to realize you can't take a lot of side angles. It will not capture well. You cannot put a hand in front of her, then her eyes. It's like AR filter. Something will go for wrong, right? So while you want to do AI, but you need to also understand the limitations and then give a storyboard which can help you with that. right? That is something that you need to learn, but it's also changing every week. So it might be a problem this week, might not be a problem next week. Let's look at the third rule. Design for feeling and then scale. So what we did is, this is Poku-chan. Glad to share that this is Mami Poku-pan's brand ambassador, which has 45% market share. There are only 2 players in the market, Pampers and Mami Poku-pans. And the simulation of this character went so well that Japan adopted this character from India in terms of simulation, right? So it was his birthday. What do we do in a birthday? Travel, party, we want gifts, right? So we said, okay, let's take Poku-chan to a travel trip for his birthday. We made a couple of videos, trained the AI on it, and then to scale it, asked users to tell me what should he do next on his birthday, and literally uploaded videos every 20 minutes. And this is the kind of work that we did.
It's my birthday today, but not sure how to celebrate it here in India. Can you help me, my cuties?
Did you notice a problem with the second video? Okay, let me just play that again. Let's play again. Did you notice any problem? Yes. Yeah, in one of the characters, the friends of the brand, right? But I had to point it out. So another thing that I want to give you guys, we really aim a lot on a feedback. Nobody's noticing. So please don't go to the T to make that perfect. Consumers hardly have attention span, and they're not going to notice small things, and it was not feasible to put the third straw in the mouth because AI was not letting it do, right? So just move on is another thing that you learn. Some more shots. Okay, last, fourth rule is use AI to edit craft. I want to do a beach shoot. I want to have multiple characters. All of a sudden, I don't like the waves. I don't like the color of the sand. I don't like the clothes. I don't like the setting. Can you change the set again and again in AI, in real shoot? Yeah, it's too much cost. We can shoot this entire thing and edit the craft with AI easily. This is all AI. Nothing short. No tantrums of the girls, no finding artist, talent, nothing. Okay, now exemplify with context. We all watch so much content on Instagram. My personal time on Instagram must be 2 hours a day almost, right? हमें तो सोना ही होता है, हम entrepreneurs हैं, तो हमें तो जगह रहना होता है. So रात को Instagram देख रहे हैं and consume कर रहे हैं vlogs. और vlogs में कोई भी कुछ भी बोल रहा है and then B-rolls डाल रहा है. बहुत सिंपल है, फिर तो कंटेंट बनाना. एंड हम सबको तो आजकल इन्फ्लुएंसर्स के साथ साथ फाउंडर्स को भी देखने में मजा आता है. वी वांट टू नो व्हाट गजल इज डूइंग, वी वांट टू नो व्हाट अमन इज डूइंग, राइट? वी वांट टू नो इवन होल ट्रूथ का फाउंडर क्या कर रहा है. सो इमेजिन इफ यू एज अ फाउंडर वांट टू बिकम अ पर्सनल ब्रांड बट यू डोंट हैव टाइम. सो एवरी टाइम आई गो टू फाउंडर एंड से सर क्लासिक IP प्रॉपर्टी आपके लिए, आपके साथ शूट करेंगे, महीने में 1 दिन 8 घंटे देने, 20 वीडियोस बना लेंगे, पूरे साल का कंटेंट सॉर्टेड. ओके कहा हाँ श्रद्धा बहुत अच्छा आइडिया, लेकिन आएगा नहीं कभी भी शूट, टाइम ही नहीं है उसके पास. सो हाउ डू वी शूट विद दिस गाय? This way.
My name is Katerina Swain and I'm the founder of SW Residential. SW Residential is an independent, founder-led property advisory based in Knightsbridge. We specialise in managing, selling and renting high-end properties in SW postcodes. It might not even be on the open market, it might be something that's never been rented out before, but we will understand what your needs are and find the right match.
We shot this with one picture of her taken from camera that she had in her phone already and made this video. Now the sixth rule, cultural edits, right? How do you ensure that you're taking care of what country, what kind of person that you're taking care of? So here again, the idea is define your characters. So if you are a multi-market brand, right, can you actually define different characters from different brands and then save them so that you don't have to change the prompt again and again. They're saved in your library. And this is what we did for a tourism brand.
I like what I see, can't get enough of me. It's my fresh braid energy. I feel like a darling.
Now imagine if you had to shoot this in another country. The cost, permissions, the models there. अब वो INR में तो लेते नहीं है पैसे. Right? Another problem in our life. और फिर हम conversion rate लगाते रह जाते हैं कि यार वहाँ का pounds का rate आज क्या चल रहा होगा. And by the way, pounds 118 रुपए पहुँच गए, which is very expensive now. But that's another problem. So let's let AI do the job. It's easier. The 7th rule: keep human in loop. Now the problem with us है ना, अगर हमें बता दिया गया है कि ये AI है, like how I told you this is an AI presentation, so now you guys think everything is AI in this presentation, right? This is the problem. What if you don't tell anyone? Don't tell them this is AI. So mix a couple of pictures of your original shoot and your AI content created and send it to random people and say, we did a shoot last week and I just wanted to show you because you're a very close friend of mine. I mean, I respect the feelings that you have for him or her, but just pamper him or her. Send it and say, tell me, what do you feel, how's the shoot come out? If he can't tell you this is AI, the job is done, right? So all you need to do is, if you are not 100% sure that this works, check with another person, but lie to that person that this was a real shoot and then take feedback. A lot of this work is all AI. Another thing that you guys can do is put a real picture or a video and an AI-based creative on internet. Do A/B testing, check which one is getting better VTR and CTR. How does it matter if somebody's commented, oh, this looks like AI? Still watching now? What's your problem? Basic, simple maths. The next rule, understand the changing environment. So this video, we had a check, human character, distance from camera, dialect and B-roll, everything was done. And the tool that we used was VO3
So we
in
have
11
this
labs.
customer running about 70 billion objects in a single S3 bucket. When they started looking for backup solutions,
guy
they were
looks like he's a
around
little AI,
30
right?
billion objects, and
Little
cloud
bit.
native backup vendors at that
And
time.
this was made
did not-
last month. The challenge is the technology. The technology changed, this is what
Good
we
health
created.
isn't only about the body, it's also about the mind and heart footing. And Ayurveda teaches us to care for all three.
So now if you look at the difference between these two videos,
Hello, I'm Dr. Sablok. Each episode, I'll show you how timeless Ayurveda helps you sleep better, eat smarter.
so this is another tool called 3Zinc, which has basically created this, but it's taken care of the fact that it's not blushing off the entire texture of the skin, so that it doesn't look AI. So you need to actually be aware about the new tools that come in the market to ensure that you're doing a right job. Okay, let's understand what do you think would be the cost of this film. I was shooting this film in UK with Catherine, and we had B-rolls to be shot from the pictures, etc. What could have been a cost of this film if I would have to shoot in UK with the founder and the shoot of the properties? Anyone? Wild guesses? Yes? 1.6 lakhs, 60, 70 lakhs. Okay. In UK, exactly. And we did this in AI for 20,000 rupees. Yeah. Actually, client ने इसके पैसे अभी तक नहीं दिए हैं, but that's a separate case. So that's it, guys. That's from my side. 9 rules that can help you in terms of ensuring that you do a right content and not spend too much money. Don't wreck your head. Keep giving changes because we love giving feedback. Blue kar do, black kar do, green kar do. And still continue to deliver great pieces of work. Thank you.